Parenting. I've spoken to a lot of adults who are parents and then some individuals who are not parents. And I don't know if it is a cultural mindset, I don't know if it's a society mindset, but I do not believe that just because your children turn a certain age that the parenting stops. And I know most parents are thinking more so financially, and I get all of that. But this life that we live, it comes with the need for finances, the need for direction, life skills, prayer, communication, just sometimes just being there, doing things for them, showing them how to do certain things. And the parents that I have met, or the adults I have met and discussed this topic with, it's a little scary. Especially those who are Christian, who believe that once their kids turn 18, like that's it. And those that feel that, hey, with them turning 21 is even pushing it, it's a little scary. Because, and again, I'm saying this to those who are Christ followers, how can you put an age limit on parenting, okay? When God's children are, there are a variety of ages, okay, from 1 to 125. I've seen some stories on the news. People have lived even that long. They've gotten streets named after them. Case in point, what if God said, hey, I think you're of age now. You're 35. You're 40. You're 50. You're 60. What if God capped being our Father predicated off of an age? Now, what God does do, just like how I feel parents should do, and this is where I get it from, you never stop being a parent. But as your children not just get older, because it's like the anointing. The anointing does not have an age to it. It's a posture. So a person can be 15 and pour down heaven and be more anointed and have the heaviness than a person who's 80. It's the posture. It's the time that they put in with the Lord, the relationship. So as the child gets older and the opportunities that the child gets in regards to with God, he puts different things and people in your path to help you grow in the areas that you're supposed to. Same as in the natural with parenting. I put different things in the path of my kids. Now, it is not my responsibility once they get of age to hound them to make sure that they do something or completed something. Now, the parent in us, we will bring it up again because we care. We don't want them to go through unnecessary things. But the parenting, it still never stops. It never stops. Think of even a pastor. I'm talking about a pastor that's truly after God's heart. How many times have different members come in, come out, come in, come out, even if some of their decisions are a little wayward? What if by the 12th time the person's coming to the altar and the pastor sees them like you've been back here way too many times. Every time you come back, your actions are getting worse, and he turns his back on them. But that 12th or 13th time is the time that they are actually going to turn their life around, be delivered. So again, it's not about stopping. It's just about positioning and changing some of the things that you do, some of the things that you allow and don't allow. But the parenting should never stop, just like the Lord. Different things that God is aware of, that his children know. Hey, she knows better. Hey, he knows better. So because they know better, I'm going to allow certain things to happen or not happen, because I want them to understand. Because they know better, I'm not going to allow them. I'm not going to aid and abet in their foolishness. But the parenting never stops. So please keep that in mind when you are choosing different things to do with your children at different ages and phases. They go together. Ages and phases, and do not go along with what the culture is saying. Because if you're going along with the times, which is the culture, that means that you are allowing the culture to raise your children and not the Lord.